There's a moment in every person's life, a quiet moment where everything becomes clear. Not loudly, not dramatically, but subtly. You pause, and you realize something you've been avoiding, something uncomfortable, something real. That maybe, just maybe, you are not as in control as you think you are. Because addiction doesn't look like destruction in the beginning. It looks like comfort. It looks like relief. It looks like something small enough to ignore. You tell yourself, it's nothing. I can stop any time. This doesn't control me. But the truth is, addiction doesn't take control instantly. It trains you slowly, one repetition at a time, one excuse at a time, one last time at a time. And here's the part most people never realize. Until it's too late. You don't notice when you lose control, because it happens gradually. So before we go deeper, understand this. What you're about to hear is not just motivation. It's not something you listen to and forget. It's something that will change how you see your mind. And if you're serious about breaking free, not just feeling inspired for a moment, then subscribe now. Because this is where awareness turns into control. Take a breath and think, what is the one thing you keep doing even when you know it's holding you back? Don't rush the answer, because that is where this journey begins. Addiction 1, social media and phone addiction. There was someone who didn't think he had a problem. He wasn't addicted to anything serious. He didn't drink excessively, didn't take drugs, didn't do anything extreme. He just had his phone. And every morning, before his mind even had a chance to wake up, his hand reached for it, almost automatically. No thought, no decision, just habit. He would scroll. Notifications, messages, videos, endless content. Minutes passed, then more minutes, then more. And before he realized it, an hour was gone. Then another. At first, it didn't feel like a problem. It felt normal. Everyone did it. Everyone scrolled. Everyone checked. But something started to change. Slowly, subtly. His focus became weaker. He couldn't sit still, couldn't concentrate deeply, couldn't commit to anything for long. And the most dangerous part, he didn't notice it happening. Social media doesn't just take your time, it fragments your attention. And when your attention is fragmented, your life becomes fragmented. You start many things, but finish nothing. You think a lot, but act very little. You consume endlessly, but create nothing. So how do you break it? Not with willpower alone, but with structure. Move addictive apps out of reach. Use your phone with intention, not impulse. Replace morning scrolling with silence or planning. Create moments of no stimulation. And most importantly, train your mind to be still again, because control begins with attention. Addiction 2, instant pleasure. There was a pattern he didn't talk about. Late at night, when everything was quiet, when no one was watching, that's when it happened. He told himself the same thing every time. This is the last time. And every time he believed it. But it never was, because each repetition made it stronger, more automatic, more necessary. Slowly, something changed inside him. Real life stopped feeling exciting. Goals felt heavy. Effort felt exhausting. Not because he was weak, but because his brain had been trained to expect reward without effort. The more you feed your brain easy pleasure, the harder real life becomes, because real life requires patience, effort, discomfort, and your brain no longer wants that. Eliminate easy access to triggers. Replace passive pleasure with active struggle. Build tolerance for boredom and silence. Because growth begins when your mind stops needing constant stimulation. Addiction 3, procrastination. He had everything he needed. Ideas, plans, opportunities. But every time it was time to act, something stopped him. Not physically. Mentally, I will start tomorrow. It sounded reasonable, safe, comforting. But tomorrow kept moving, and so did time. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and nothing changed. Procrastination is not delay, it's self-sabotage disguised as comfort. Take action immediately, even if small. Lower the barrier to starting. Focus on starting, not finishing. Because The hardest part is not the work, it's beginning. Pause here and ask yourself, where are you losing time? Where are you escaping instead of acting? Because the answer is shaping your life right now. Now stay with me, because this is where most people stop listening. Not because it's boring, but because it's uncomfortable. Because now, we're no longer talking about habits. We're talking about you, your patterns, your escapes, your choices, and the part of your life you've been avoiding. Take a moment. Be honest. What is the one thing you do when you don't want to face reality? Think about it, because that is where your power is leaking. Addiction 4. Emotional escape. There was a pattern he didn't understand at first. Whenever things got heavy, he didn't deal with it. He distracted himself. Sometimes with food, sometimes with videos, sometimes with anything that could make him feel less stress, less pressure, less discomfort. And in those moments, it worked. It gave him relief, temporary, but real enough to repeat. So he repeated it again and again and again until something changed. He stopped asking, how do I fix this? And started asking, how do I avoid feeling this? That's when the trap closed. You are not addicted to the habit. You are addicted to escaping the feeling. And as long as you keep escaping, you never build the strength to face anything. So what do? You sit with it, not for hours, not perfectly, but long enough to feel it, to understand it, to stop running from it. When stress comes, don't escape immediately. When discomfort appears, observe it. When emotion rises, stay present. Because the moment you stop running, you start becoming stronger than what you feel. Addiction 5. Validation and approval. There was someone who looked confident. On the outside, everything seemed perfect. Always active, always visible, always engaged. But behind everything he did was a hidden question. Will they like this? Will this get attention? Will people approve? He wasn't living freely. He was performing, every decision filtered through opinions, every action shaped by reactions. And slowly, without realizing it, he lost something important. His sense of self. Because when you depend on validation, you stop asking, what do I want? And start asking, what will they accept? The moment you need approval, you give away control of your life. Because now, your direction is no longer internal. It's external, unstable, unpredictable. Spend time doing things no one sees. Make decisions without announcing them. Build confidence privately. Because real power is built in silence, not in attention. And once you detach from validation, you become dangerous in the best way. Focused, unshaken, free. Addiction 6. Comfort and avoidance. This addiction doesn't look like a problem. That's why it's the most dangerous. He avoided difficulty, avoided pressure, avoided anything that felt uncomfortable. Chose easy every time. Relaxation over effort, entertainment over growth, safety over risk. And nothing seemed wrong. At first, life felt smooth, predictable, comfortable. But slowly, something started to fade. His ambition, his confidence, his progress. Because without challenge, there is no growth. One day, he looked at his life and realized something painful. Nothing changed because he never changed. Comfort is the most accepted addiction in the world, and the one that silently destroys potential. Do one hard thing every day. Choose effort over ease. Lean into resistance. Because the version of you want to become only exists in discomfort. Now everything connects. 6 addictions, different forms, same root. A mind that has been trained without awareness. So how do you take it back? Not with motivation, not with temporary effort, but with a system. Step 1, awareness. You notice the pattern, the trigger, the action, the reward. Awareness breaks autopilot. Step 2, interruption. You interrupt the loop, even slightly. Different timing, different response. Disruption weakens control. Step 3, replacement. You replace the habit with something intentional, something aligned. Energy must be redirected, not removed. Step 4, repetition. You repeat the new pattern again and again and again until it becomes automatic. Step 5. Identity shift. This is the final level. You don't just stop the habit. You become someone who doesn't need it. Now stop and look at your life. Right now, where are you escaping? Where are you avoiding? Where are you choosing comfort? Instead of growth, because those small decisions are not small. They are shaping everything. Your future, your identity, your life. If this made you uncomfortable, good. That means something inside you is waking up. And if you're serious about change, don't let this moment pass. Don't go back to autopilot. Subscribe now. Because this is not just motivation. This is transformation. At the end of the day, you either control your mind or your mind will control you.